Nothing against Patrick Mahomes, but in the two biggest games of the year, New England and the Rams, he had 7 turnovers. He's not my MVP. My MVP is Drew Brees. And I said number 2 is Andrew Luck. I got nothing but pushback. And after this weekend, my MVP race is Drew Brees 1, Andrew Luck 2, and who gives a rip, number 3. There isn't a third. Big Ben knocked himself out. Mahomes hasn't been good in the biggest games. Andrew Luck's unbelievable. 3+ touchdowns in 8 straight games. The Colts don't have a number 2 wide receiver. What about Eric Ebron? What about him? He was a bust in Detroit. Every team in the NFL that you like, Pittsburgh, the Bears, Kansas City, the Chargers, the Rams, the Saints, Houston, you can name 7 or 8 of their players. They've got stars, J.J. Watt, Deshaun Watson. I mean, you go look at Houston, Jadeveon Clowney. They got this star. They got this guy. This guy, wide receiver. There's one exception to this. The one team that's in a playoff race that has nobody outside of the quarterback is the Colts. They don't have a number 2 wide receiver. They don't have a star running back. In fact, if I said name their top 5 players, not counting Andrew Luck, I could make an argument their rookie left guard, their rookie linebacker who you didn't see play a game in college are 2 of their top 3 players. Who is their second corner, their right tackle? Who is their best linebacker outside of the rookie? You can't even name players. I mean, it's amazing to me. Think about this. Indianapolis not only has a new head coach and a first-year head coach, he wasn't even the first head coach they hired. They hired another guy and settled for Frank Reich. And I'm not saying Frank Reich isn't really good. I think he's been terrific. And his reputation, I said this on this show a couple years ago, everybody was talking about Frank Reich. He deserves a lot of credit. He's been terrific. The Eagles aren't the same offense without him. But, the knock on this guy was interceptions. 16 TDs, 3 picks in the last 5 games. And again, without a number 2 wide receiver, without a star running back, with 2 rookies starting on the offensive line, and a bust tight end, a bust, now with 12 touchdowns this year. Eric Ebron had 11 touchdowns in his entire career with Matt Stafford. Other teams are littered with offensive talent. Look at the Rams. Look at the Chargers. Look at the Steelers. Look at the Chiefs. Look at the Saints. And there was a play in the fourth quarter yesterday, and I don't like to bang on play calling, but I don't know what Adam Gase was doing late in that game, going super conservative on the Miami Dolphins' last drive with about 2 minutes left and basically giving Andrew Luck the football in great field position at like the 35 or 40. I don't know what he was doing, but there was a play by Andrew Luck late that just embodies everything about Andrew Luck. This was the biggest play of the weekend for him.
3rd and 9. Luck ducks the pass rush.